A man learned his fate for victimizing a child for half her life. A federal judge sentenced Jonathan Wilson to 36 years behind bars for making porn of a 2-year-old girl until she was 4 years old. 10 on your side's Chris Horn has new information from court.
Amy, that 36-year sentence was part of a plea agreement reached earlier this year. Jonathan Wilson started making these videos and pictures, more than 1,000 of them, when the child, as you mentioned, was just 2, lasting for 2 years until she was 4, and then he shared them on the internet. Her mother read an emotional victim impact statement today in court that included a statement from the daughter herself, the little girl. And the mother says that the damage done by all this will last the rest of her life. Chief District Judge Mark Davis called it the worst case of child porn he has seen in his 20 years on the bench. He said Wilson victimized a child who was completely defenseless for a 2-year period. The child's mother told the court Wilson used a child who was still in diapers for his own sexual gratification. She says her daughter will have to deal later in life with numerous problems, including depression, guilt, anxiety, and relationship problems. She and her daughter have moved to another state. Jonathan Wilson was arrested in January of 2022 at his apartment on Eden Way North in Greenbrier. Authorities later found more than 1,000 pornographic images of the little girl on Wilson's devices and storage media. Wilson shared those images on the internet and on the Kik and Telegram platforms and threatened the girl if she told anyone about what was going on. Local, federal, and international law enforcement got involved, and Wilson ended up facing both state and federal charges in the case. The mother also read a statement to the judge from the little girl herself. Please make sure he gets locked up really tight. God does not like when bad things happen to children. Today's sentencing brings an end to the federal portion of the case against Jonathan Wilson. The state charges in Chesapeake remain, though. I talked with the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office this afternoon in Chesapeake, and they will follow through with those charges. Live in Norfolk, Chris Horn, 10 on your side.